Hello guys, welcome to Crack to Code. My name is Akshay Verma, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how we can make a Bootstrap login form. Okay, as you can see, my login form is responsive because I have used Bootstrap. So we are going to make this form from scratch. So let's get started. So before we start, uh, we will going to create a new page. Okay, so the name of my page will be form.html. form.html. Okay, here is my page. I have saved this page inside my web folder, and here is my form.html. We will open this form.html does not contain any content, so we will make this form just like this. Okay, so come to our code. First we will make HTML tags. Okay, so here we got a doc type HTML, and starting with HTML tag we are having here head tag and title. So in the title section we will write welcome to my login page, or rather we can write only login page. Okay, so here we got the title login page. Now before going to create our login page, we need some Bootstrap files to be embedded in our form.html page. So we will use link tag to link our Bootstrap files. Okay, you can download these files from Bootstrap website, which is Bootstrap. You can search on Google. Okay, so we will open this Bootstrap. When you click this download, the file will be downloaded as I have downloaded earlier. Okay, so when you will download this file, you will get the zip file which I have inside my. So here is my Bootstrap file in this folder. Okay, here we have our CSS as well as JS file, which I have copied in my web folder. Here I have my CSS file, and this is my JS files. Okay, now we will link these files inside our form.html page. So we will write link. Okay, it is subline text, so it is easy to write code much faster than other text editor. So what we are going to link this file is my Bootstrap file is it in CSS folder. Okay, we will write here CSS slash bootstrap mean.css. Okay, here's my bootstrap.mean CSS. Now we need a Bootstrap script file. Okay, JavaScript file. Okay, so we will link this file as before. I have written this src, remove the type. Okay, as you can see, my bootstrap.mean.js as well as my bootstrap.me.css file is embedded. Okay, now we are going to create our bootstrap tags. Okay, so we need a div tag. Okay, we need a div tag. In this div tag we will call our class, bootstrap class, container dash fluid. Okay, container fluid will be used to contain our content inside our container dash fluid. Okay, what we are going to do in this tag, we'll create our div class row and div. I'm going to copy those tags which I have written before for saving much time. Okay, so here we have written our 3 div tags. Basically this 3 div tags is going to divide our columns. I have used a bootstrap class which is call, md and 4. Here call is used for column, and md is middle and 4 is the size. Column middle 4 means 4 equal size column is divided in my web page. Let's see if we have a content something like pkj. Okay, as you can see here we have 3 column which is divided in form of pkg. Okay, in k here our main login form is going to be created. Okay, we don't need this p and j. Okay, remove, and inside this middle one we are going to create our form tag. Okay, here we have opened our form. Inside our form we are going to have a class which is created by a bootstrap which is named as form dash group, and inside form group we are going to create a text box which is a type text, name user, and having an ID is user, and with a placeholder enter user name. Okay, enter username. So for text box we have a class in bootstrap which is named as form dash controller, form dash control. Okay, form dash control, you can see here we have a bootstrap. Here we have called the bootstrap class which is named as form group, and inside form group we have a text box which is having a class which is named as form control. Okay, so inside form we want a heading which will indicate that it is a login form. Okay, here is a login form. We make it in the center. We have a alignment and center. Our text is in center. Now inside this we will create another div which has the class from group. Now you can see our div, whatever the content, whatever the text box we will make here in the form, it will be inside our form group. And as we will repeat as many control we want to add in our form, we will repeat this process again and again. In a login form, we need a password text box which has a type password and name pwd id pwd, and here we will write enter password. Okay, you can see here is a username text box, and below itself we are having a text box which is type password. Here is username and here is a password. Now we need a button. We need to add a button in our form. We will repeat this process and remove the text box here. So below our password text box, we are going to create a button which is named as login. And for creating Bootstrap button, we are going to call a Bootstrap class library name as button space. Which types of button we need? Info. You can use info or success for different color buttons. Okay, you can find out on Bootstrap website different libraries name for button and another controls and other radio button style and properties. Okay, so we are going to here info. Okay, as you can see, we have a fancy login button which is color blue and text color is white, and it is also having a radius. Okay, so we are going to make this button in center. For making the button in center, we are going to customize this button with our style tags. We will write button. We are going to access our button class, and first of all write display block margin left auto and margin right auto. It will going to make our button in the center, as you can see that. So now we are going to make our form border. I'm going to copy those property which I have written before, just paste it. Here I've used a border having a color, border 1 pixel and padding 10 pixel. Margin from top, it will be from margin from top 110 and radius of 5 pixels, and we are going to have a form with a box shadow type effect. Okay, now check the output. So here we got a cool login form. So let's have a background image in our form as I have used earlier. So we are going to have a body selector and adding a properties which I have used before. I'm going to copy those and paste inside this. As you can see, my login form is ready. As I resize my screen, it resize the form. So if you like my videos, then do comment, like and subscribe. If you have any doubt, then you can contact me as link given in the description. Okay, thank you.